The ocean holds secrets our minds can barely imagine. Hidden beneath its waves, there exists a creature so alien, so astonishing, that for centuries it has defied our understanding. It moves with precision, strikes with unimaginable force, and sees the world in colors beyond human comprehension. This is the mantis shrimp. And recently, scientists have uncovered something so extraordinary about its vision, it has left researchers questioning everything they thought they knew about sight. The mantis shrimp lives in the tropical reefs, where sunlight dances in fractured patterns across coral towers and crevices. To the untrained eye, these are just small, vibrant crustaceans. But approach too closely, and you will witness a predator perfectly engineered for both stealth and attack. Its body, armored yet agile, hides a marvel of evolution. Eyes that are nothing short of miraculous. Unlike humans, who see with 3 types of photoreceptor cells sensitive to red, green, and blue light, the mantis shrimp boasts an astonishing array of at least 12, and some species even more. This means it can perceive ultraviolet light, polarized light, and wavelengths invisible to us. To the mantis shrimp, the reef is a kaleidoscope of signals, each movement and flash of color a communication, a warning, a map of potential prey. But recent studies have revealed that the story of mantis shrimp vision is even stranger. Scientists at the University of Queensland were investigating how mantis shrimp detect polarized light waves oscillating in specific patterns. Polarization is invisible to humans, but for the mantis shrimp, it is a powerful tool. They can distinguish between surfaces that reflect polarized light differently, allowing them to detect prey hiding under sand, or to communicate using subtle body movements imperceptible to predators. Even more surprising, researchers discovered that the mantis shrimp's eyes process information in a way fundamentally different from anything seen in the animal kingdom. In humans, our eyes capture images, which are then processed by the brain. For the mantis shrimp, it appears that the eyes themselves do much of this work independently. Each eye contains multiple layers of photoreceptors and specialized neurons, creating a visual system that can detect complex patterns, analyze them, and respond in near real time, all before the brain even gets involved. To watch a mantis shrimp in action is to glimpse the edge of an alien intelligence. Imagine a creature the size of a human fist, hiding in a coral burrow. It is patient, almost eerily still, until the slightest shimmer of a fish or crab passes by. Then, in a blink, it strikes. Its raptorial appendages, folded like spring-loaded spears, accelerate faster than a bullet fired from a gun. The force is so immense that it can shatter aquarium glass and pulverize shells in a single strike. But the mantis shrimp is more than a mechanical marvel. Its visual system is finely tuned to its environment, allowing it to execute these attacks with lethal precision. Scientists have observed mantis shrimp hunting in near darkness, yet their prey disappears as if it were a ghost. By detecting polarized light reflected off the scales and exoskeletons of its prey, the shrimp can track even the slightest movement. No other predator approaches such efficiency. In 2014, a team of marine biologists documented a peculiar behavior that further highlighted the shrimp's extraordinary eyesight. Certain mantis shrimp were seen signaling to one another in the reef using flashes of color invisible to the human eye. These signals appeared to convey complex information, readiness to mate, territory warnings, or perhaps even a form of social hierarchy, previously undocumented. It suggested that the mantis shrimp's world is far richer than our own, a visual language written in ultraviolet and polarized light, a secret code of the coral reefs. The evolutionary origins of this vision are equally fascinating. Mantis shrimp belong to the order Stomatopoda, a group of crustaceans whose lineage stretches back over 400 million years. Fossils reveal creatures with formidable claws and simple eyes, hinting at the gradual development of the sophisticated visual systems we see today. Over millions of years, these eyes evolved to detect both predators and prey in the complex, fractured light of coral environments. The evolution was not just about seeing more colors. It was about survival, communication, and the subtle art of deception. Yet, for all its sophistication, the mantis shrimp's vision remains a mystery in many ways. For instance, while humans rely heavily on color contrast and edge detection to interpret the world, mantis shrimp process visual information through a form of parallel processing that is almost impossible to replicate in machines. Their brains are relatively small, yet the eyes shoulder much of the computational burden. Researchers theorize that this may have evolved as an energy-efficient solution, a design optimized for survival in the predator-filled coral reefs. The mantis shrimp's hunting strategies are as enigmatic as its eyes. Some species, known as smashers, strike with club-like appendages capable of breaking shells and exoskeletons. Others, the spearers, use spiny appendages to impale soft-bodied prey. Both hunting methods rely on split-second visual cues and precise timing. The shrimp's eyes can detect subtle changes in polarization or color, allowing it to anticipate prey movements before they happen. Watching one hunt is like observing a master tactician reading an opponent's mind in real time. Beyond predation, mantis shrimp play a critical role in reef ecosystems. By controlling populations of snails, crabs, and other small invertebrates, they maintain balance in the coral community. Yet, their interactions are not purely combative. Researchers have documented mantis shrimp engaging in ritualized displays with rivals, using flashes of color and polarized signals to establish dominance without a physical fight. It is a world where communication and violence are intertwined, mediated by a visual system that operates on a scale humans cannot intuitively grasp. One of the most puzzling recent discoveries concerns how mantis shrimp perceive depth and motion. Unlike human eyes, which rely on stereoscopic vision, the mantis shrimp has trinocular vision in each eye. Each eye is divided into 3 regions, each capable of gauging depth independently. This allows the shrimp to judge distances with remarkable precision, even in low-light environments or turbid waters where human vision would fail. The implications are staggering. A creature the size of a human fist, with eyes smaller than a marble, can calculate trajectories, strike points, and even the speed of its prey in fractions of a second. Scientists are now questioning whether the mantis shrimp's vision could inspire new technologies. Engineers are exploring bio-inspired cameras that can detect polarization, providing insights for underwater navigation, medical imaging, and even space exploration. Yet, for all our technological progress, the shrimp's eyes still outperform anything we have built. They operate at a level of efficiency and complexity that seems almost alien, a reminder that nature often invents solutions long before humans even imagine the problems. Despite decades of study, many questions remain. How does the mantis shrimp integrate the massive amount of visual data it receives? Can it perceive motion patterns invisible to humans? Does its ability to see polarized light influence behaviors we have yet to observe? Each discovery seems to raise more questions than it answers, suggesting that the reefs hold secrets far deeper than anyone anticipated. The mantis shrimp is a paradox of evolution. Small yet powerful, ancient yet sophisticated, alien yet part of the natural world we thought we understood. It embodies the delicate balance between predation and survival, communication and concealment. And now, with this new discovery about its vision, we are beginning to glimpse the extraordinary ways life adapts to the challenges of the ocean. Its world is not ours. Colors shimmer with hidden meanings. Light carries signals that escape our perception. A blink, a flash, a strike. Each carries a story written in wavelengths we cannot see. And for the scientists who study these remarkable creatures, the mantis shrimp offers a window into an entirely different sensory universe, one that has persisted for hundreds of millions of years, silently thriving in the coral labyrinths of the tropics. Even as we uncover these secrets, the ocean keeps more hidden. The mantis shrimp's eyes, with their remarkable ability to see polarized light and colors beyond our imagination, hint at realms of perception that remain largely uncharted. What other wonders lie in the coral's shadowy corridors? What adaptations have evolved? hidden from our human senses, waiting to be discovered. In the end, the mantis shrimp is not just a creature, it is a revelation, a living testament to the power of evolution, the intricacy of life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Each discovery about this enigmatic animal opens doors to new questions, challenging our understanding of biology, vision, and perception itself. And now, with scientists unveiling the latest secrets of its eyes, we are on the brink of understanding a visual system unlike any other, one that may forever change how we think about seeing, sensing, and surviving in a world where light itself is a hidden language. Beneath the waves, the mantis shrimp does not merely exist. It dominates a realm of precision and perception that seems almost otherworldly. Its behaviors, owned over hundreds of millions of years, are a testament to the delicate balance of evolution, where survival demands both brute force and subtlety. In the labyrinthine coral reefs, every movement is calculated, every strike optimized, every signal deliberate. The hunting strategies of the mantis shrimp are among the most sophisticated in the animal kingdom. Smashers, with their hammer-like appendages, can generate forces exceeding 1,500 newtons, enough to pulverize a crab shell or a snail's armor in a fraction of a second. Their strikes produce cavitation bubbles, tiny voids in the water that collapse with explosive energy, generating heat and light intense enough to momentarily stun prey. Spearers, on the other hand, employ a different art of war. Their barbed appendages impale soft-bodied prey with uncanny accuracy, guided by their extraordinary trinocular vision and sensitivity to polarization. In both strategies, it is not sheer strength alone that ensures success. It is the integration of visual information, neural computation, and mechanical design. What astonishes scientists is not merely the precision of these strikes, but the anticipatory nature of the mantis shrimp's attack. Observational studies show that it does not simply react, it predicts. Subtle shifts in light polarization reflected from prey surfaces signal impending movement. The mantis shrimp calculates the trajectory, the angle of attack, and the timing, all in less than 50 milliseconds. To humans, such perception and reaction are inconceivable without technological aid. In essence, this tiny crustacean functions like a living ballistic computer, entirely underwater, entirely organic, entirely natural. Yet, the mantis shrimp's vision is not limited to hunting. Courtship, territorial displays, and social interaction are profoundly influenced by its ability to see light beyond human perception. Many species flash vibrant colors on their bodies, invisible to human observers, communicating in polarized light that conveys dominance, readiness to mate, or subtle warnings. In some cases, rival shrimps will engage in a ritualized dance, assessing one another through these secret visual cues rather than physical combat. It is a world layered in a spectrum invisible to us, a silent symphony of color and polarization that orchestrates life beneath the waves. The evolutionary story of the mantis shrimp's vision is equally compelling. Fossil evidence suggests that early stomatopods, over 400 million years ago, possessed simple eyes adapted for detecting motion and light in shallow seas. Over millennia, the pressures of predation, competition, and the complexity of coral reef habitats drove an evolutionary explosion in visual sophistication. The development of multiple photoreceptor types, polarization sensitivity, and trinocular vision reflects a history of adaptation where seeing more and seeing differently provided a decisive advantage. It is a rare example of evolution pushing sensory systems to a level that seems almost fantastical to the human observer. Despite this advanced vision, mantis shrimp remain enigmatic in ways that continue to puzzle scientists. For example, recent research suggests that they may perceive visual phenomena that are entirely foreign to us, complex patterns of motion or polarization cues that humans cannot even conceptualize. Some researchers propose that mantis shrimp might interpret these cues not as images, but as data streams, allowing them to process the environment in a fundamentally different cognitive mode. If true, Their perception of the world is less like seeing and more like deciphering a language written in light itself. Their interactions with the ecosystem further reveal the mantis shrimp's subtlety. As predators, they regulate populations of invertebrates, preventing any single species from overwhelming the reef. Yet they are also prey to larger fish and cephalopods, navigating a perilous existence where miscalculation can be fatal. In response, mantis shrimp have evolved remarkable defensive behaviors. Their burrows are architectural marvels, designed not only for concealment, but for ambush. Some species construct burrows with multiple entrances and escape routes, creating labyrinthine tunnels where predators are confused, delayed, or trapped. It is a combination of engineering and intuition that has kept them alive for millions of years. Another mystery lies in the lifespan of mantis shrimp and the longevity of their visual acuity. Unlike many crustaceans, some mantis shrimp species live for more than 20 years, maintaining fully functional vision throughout their adult lives. How these eyes resist the wear and tear of environmental stress, chemical changes in seawater, and mechanical damage from hunting remains a subject of intense study. Researchers speculate that cellular regeneration, specialized pigments, and protective eye structures may all contribute to their remarkable durability. Mantis shrimp also reveal the interconnectivity of evolution. The development of ultra-precise vision directly shaped their hunting appendages, their burrow architecture, and even their social behaviors. It is a cascade of adaptations, where one trait amplifies another, resulting in a creature finely tuned to both the physical and perceptual demands of its environment. Every flash of color, every strike, every movement is a symphony orchestrated by hundreds of millions of years of natural selection. Despite these advances in understanding, the mantis shrimp continues to defy complete scientific comprehension. Researchers remain uncertain how much of their visual information is processed cognitively versus reflexively. Do they experience the world as a series of images, or as continuous streams of data? Can they detect temporal patterns too subtle for humans, giving them insights into the behavior of other reef inhabitants? Each study, each observation, uncovers new layers of complexity, demonstrating that even the smallest creatures can harbor secrets of extraordinary magnitude. The implications of these discoveries extend beyond marine biology. Engineers and neuroscientists are looking to the mantis shrimp for inspiration in creating faster, more efficient imaging systems and autonomous sensors. Polarization cameras, capable of detecting subtle reflections and differentiating textures invisible to conventional vision, are directly modeled after mantis shrimp eyes. Even in robotics, the principles of anticipatory strike and environmental prediction provide insights into machine learning and artificial intelligence. Nature, it seems, perfected these systems long before humans arrived on the scene. Yet, in the midst of all this fascination, the mantis shrimp remains humble in its reef. It is neither the largest predator nor the most conspicuous inhabitant. Its brilliance is hidden, encoded in light invisible to us, and in movements that unfold faster than our eyes can follow. To observe it is to be reminded that nature does not always operate on scales or with senses accessible to human perception. There are realms within our world where life has evolved mechanisms beyond our imagination, challenging us to think differently about perception, cognition, and survival. Perhaps the most profound lesson of the mantis shrimp is that what we cannot see may be as important as what we can. Its extraordinary eyes reveal a world layered in ultraviolet and polarized light, a sensory landscape we are only beginning to explore. Its hunting strategies, social interactions, and evolutionary adaptations all hinge on this hidden perception, suggesting that the reef teems with communication and calculation far beyond human comprehension. The mantis shrimp, with its alien vision and lethal precision, teaches us a humbling truth. Evolution does not strive for simplicity or convenience. It seeks solutions, sometimes bewildering, sometimes violent, sometimes beautiful, that allow life to persist in every corner of our planet. And in the shimmering corridors of the coral reef, this small yet formidable creature reminds us that the universe of the senses is far richer than our own. Even now, as scientists continue to study and decode its visual prowess, questions remain. How many visual cues in the ocean remain hidden to humans? How do other species interpret or exploit the patterns we cannot see? The mantis shrimp is a living puzzle, a biological enigma that embodies the unending dance between light, perception, and survival. It is a testament to the mysteries that lie beneath the waves, where the smallest creatures wield knowledge and power invisible to our eyes. In the end, the mantis shrimp is more than a crustacean. It is a window into a universe we have only begun to perceive, a reminder that nature's ingenuity is boundless, and that even in familiar places like coral reefs, there exist worlds of perception and adaptation that remain as alien to us as distant planets. Its eyes, its strikes, its hidden communications are chapters in a story written over millions of years, waiting for us to uncover them, one discovery at a time. And as scientists probe deeper, using technology inspired by its extraordinary vision, we are reminded that the ocean still holds secrets beyond imagination. Each revelation about the mantis shrimp brings us closer to understanding not only this remarkable creature, but the very nature of life, perception, and survival in a world that operates on scales and in colors far beyond our own. The mantis shrimp is a reminder that the unknown is never far away. Sometimes, it is hiding in plain sight, on the reefs, beneath the waves, in creatures whose brilliance we are only beginning to glimpse. The question is no longer whether we can see it, but whether we are ready to understand the world as it truly is.